Okay, guys, and good afternoon. We are back at it with the most active stocks on the market. These stocks are high volume. These stocks are highly volatile. Some of them are looking better than others. Y'all know how I go, and everybody's been watching out for XTIA finally pushing up here to the top of the most list, and we have ICCT leading the pack right now. Don't expect to see ICCT stay up here, and we might be watching XTIA lead the pack here into tomorrow. ICCT has come in for a massive bull run from the lows of 15 cents up to 34 cents. This was huge in ICCT. I as well caught a quick slice out of ICCT. I wasn't the first to alert this out. Coach Mansell was actually the first to throw out ICCT, and we are making this in early on videos when it was down towards those 52-week lows. Again, they always start at those 52-week lows. Then they're going to move into becoming the most active stocks. Then once they explode, they become the top gainers. Once those things start hitting those 52-week highs, now you got the option to either long-term invest in that thing once you done did some good fundamentals and due diligence, or you decide to go to that next 52-week lows. And if you never know what to go for next, you can always follow along with all of the alerts going out in my section. I'm always letting them know when to buy, when to sell, what the next play is, and I'm throwing out the swing trades, the day trades, the options trades. We in here trading cryptocurrency, guys. The whole shamboozle. Let's get right back into it with the most active stock being ICCT. This is iCore Connect. For those of you who don't know what iCore Connect is, this is a cloud-based software and technology company. This company is focused on increasing workflow productivity and practice profitability through its enterprise and healthcare workflow platform of application and services. ICCT has been a wreck over the course of pretty much its entire history of being out. Look at this monthly chart. It's never really had a decent time to come in for a bull run. And this is a key moment right here, going from its 52-week lows, hitting the most actives now, especially coming into the next year where we got all kinds of things starting to rally and lots of attention on this thing. It's finally now coming in for its first big green candlestick on your overall monthly trading chart time frame, looking to make the next round of the current round of bullish divergence is starting to be made for those long-term investors. We'll here soon be watching ICCT and get up towards that dollar, and we can already see this thing getting picked up by the parabolic scan bot. You know how it goes once the parabolic scan bot gets it throwing it out, it's gonna start popping up day after day after day, and this is just the beginning. When they come out with their next upcoming catalyst, it might be too late for ICCT. Next up, you got RGTI, Riggedy Computing. Okay, so getting into quantum computing and semiconductors into the future of technology. So when it comes down to stocks, to companies of the future, there is no better stock or company that could be of the future than these tech AIs and overall now quantum computings and those EVTOLs we all been talking about. But we'll get towards that in just a second. Now, I can't tell you I know all the ins and outs about the quantum computing and how to, the quantum realms and physics and stuff like that. But I can tell you that this is the future and they're gonna need this to get us into becoming a type 1 civilization and beyond. This is gonna be how they're gonna be able to teleport your dinner plate to you over from the restaurant right to your microwave. This is how they're gonna get you to be able to teleport right from that bus stop straight to work. This is how they're gonna be able to fold time space to be able to enter warp drive and so on and so forth. They're gonna need this, and this is advancing the next level of computing. We're gonna do a lot more studying about this because I can't tell you I know all the ins and outs and even how it works and whatnot because I ain't no scientist, but I do know that this thing got the strong buys that be coming in all across the board, not only on riggedy computing, but a lot of other quantum stocks as well. Like there's a few other ones you could look into. What's this one like QBTS? Look at that. Look at this one. This is super bullish down here. I think there's another one like QUBT. Get this right here. Look, strong buys on there. They're going crazy for these quantum computing things. So now is the time to pick out what the best one is down at the cheapest discount for you for your best golden roll. Because I understand a lot of these are already off to that big bull run ahead. Things like RGTI that we've already been catching for RGTI along in the banker with Billy Discord for the safe, easy, early seating. You want to be in there to see all of that on time. Well, this is getting spammed out by the volume ticker saying this is the next thing to go for, and it was just going to continue to be breaking out in the morning. And right now, we're seeing these things start to slow down. I like to show you all of those on your overall weekly charts. It's overbought. Where are those other ones I was just talking about? What was that? I showed y'all QBTS. Look, it's overbought on the weekly charts. I can go show you the QUBT. Look, this thing is overbought over on those weekly charts. You know what comes next from an overbought stock? The next round of the bearish divergence. So we're gonna watch quick dips come in. And coming into the next year though, you know, it's about to be the markets are evolving right now. We're watching a lot of stuff change, and the markets the markets have never moved like how they moving now. Now they starting to try to come in for some natural bearish divergence. Like I tell you guys, you're just gonna naturally try to come in for it. So the last couple days been bearish and whatnot, but this not really just gonna drop back down. They finna start building support up here real quick, and they finna make these things fly past the 6,000 coming into the next year. And they are projecting literally for the overall markets to be pushing up to that 7,000. They saying beyond 7,000 on the S&P 500, 7,100 now they saying. And these not just me saying these the big banks and the Oppenheimers and all that stuff saying this stuff, Wall Streets and whatnot. These are real actual targets that they got. It's like if you newer to the markets, now be the time. It might be too late later on. Now be the time to start learning, start studying, start mastering your swing trade or long term investing, whatever you got to do. Pick something because things may never be there. And cryptocurrency probably the way to go to. Like you probably best off just skipping all your stock market studies and just going straight to cryptocurrency at this point now. I'm just being real. But CMRX on the CMRX from the 81 cents up to $3.39. They've been buying this one up for the last couple of days on Chimerix. What is this? This company is focused on developing medicines that address unmet medical needs, and they talking about cancer therapy. Okay, with an average value of 509,000, they got a current value of 165 million on CMRX. This one is at the point right now where small retail is probably not really gonna want to mess with it. They got an FDA submission today or whatever, but like small retail is not really gonna want to mess with this no more. It's really gonna be big wells and many people who like if you've been trading for even the at least the amount of time that I've been trading, like these last like 4 or 5 years, then or even like last year. Or even if it's been your first week or so in the market, because it ain't take me too long to find out that these health and therapeutic stocks they be all kinds of manipulated and stuff like that by the big wells and the market makers. So they be a little bit more risky. And the only time they really come in for decent, clean explosions it's just if they actually coming out with that FDA approval. Not if they got not if people like okay they got an upcoming and stuff like that. Because the people see that they got that upcoming news on the medical and they'll sell that thing off even if it's about to be good news. And that's another thing. People see good news and just slough the news in general. So and it'll leave you wondering where did you go wrong? You didn't go wrong anywhere. You just didn't have your exit strategy plan, which is why you always got to have your 7 to 15% stop loss. I do go further in depth about these different trading strategies and different lessons. I don't just turn it on and just get the rambling fast about what the market doing. I actually do take my time to teach you guys these lessons in previous videos. So check out those previous videos, and you can go check out my playlist where I'm literally have a full course already laid out for you guys to study off of, showing you the beginner's lessons, the lesson for starters, how to build a watch list, how to find those breakouts and day trades. Do whatever you got to do. Understand that volume, but make sure that you focus on your studies. You will not progress just only by watching the videos. You need to make sure that you are actively engaging as well. You need to put yourself some dollars to the side, whatever you got going on, and then be able to actively take those trades. Even if you're nervous, you know what I mean? Small position, small target. You know what to do. You getting at the bottom of a sold and going for a 7 to 15%. What's the confusion? Let's continue on with NVDA coming in for quick dip back down here. Nothing to fear on NVDA. Notice how every time it takes this quick dip back down to this 135 range, it has another hot bounce coming in. Now, don't get me wrong. It might not just happen immediately. And the days and the market still looking to be pushing up a little bit more bearish as well. As you can see, the S&P 500 still overbought up here and looking to make the next round of bearish divergence. I can also go take you to see NVDA latest alert. I haven't looked at it today. I don't think. Let me see. NVIDIA. Okay, this come out 12/4. Oh, see, last alert came out a couple days ago, and we still looking for the next alert on the video. And since 12/4, this thing just been kind of just getting straight bearish. So wait till you see that next alert coming in on Oh, that was S&P 500. So they looking at the video. Over here on the video, still though, getting nothing but straight bearish in this thing for the last couple days on the video down at this bottom. Now it's oversold. It's time to get ready for a position. And a lot of newer traders, like if you're new here, don't look at these stocks. I mean, like in the video and say, "Oh, it's at 135. It's too much for me." What's going? Because of what people do is they go for the options. You get the options, you see that bid down, where'd that go? You see that bid down there like 12 cents or whatever, and then that it's 100 shares in the contract, that there's like $9. Nine cent contract. You get that for like $9. You get yourself a couple of those. Nothing fancy. Maybe only get one or two of those. Nothing fancy. No pressure there. And if you're getting oversold, then it's gonna come in for a quick bounce anyways, like it's getting ready to do right now. So, you just find yourself a way to get some easy rounds of calls with the strike price up to about that 140. Maybe you're nervous to go all the way, so you go for a strike price about that 138. You're going to meet the RSI halfway. Rinse and repeat. Get out of there early. Yeah, you sold out for a 40% gain, and yeah, that thing did explode up 2,000% after you sold out. But you still liking your gains, and you was on to the next thing. Let's continue on. XTIA, and the last one on our list, XTIA. Okay, we've been watching this thing just picking up in value. So the a few days ago, when okay, so all last week or so, all the EVTOLs and ACHRs and Jobies and stuff like that, they all started to get super bullish. And of course we caught those things for those bull runs, and it was all the rage. Now that people are missing out on the ACHRs and the Jobies and the HOVRs and whatnot, they are looking for the next safe, easy, early seat. So what they've been doing is going for things like JTAI down here at the bottom. Of course, JTAI is another one that we caught here down at the bottom. Catching these trends with extreme accuracy and it's easy money, we know what you're going for. I mean, it's the same setup and same strategy every single trade. Again, there is no confusion. But now, since JTAI has made the run already, you can see they sold it off. They're going to get ready to do it again, but it's going to be choppy up in there because they're going to wait for big whales, and big whales are going to feel nervous that us small retailers going to want to partake. They're going to hold off a bit. So, what people are going to be doing, they think that they low key by doing this, is sneaking over to XTIA. And you can even see that it just came in for the quick hot spike. That was a hot spike up in XTIA. Look at this on the 15-minute chart. They tried to set it off real quick. Big shorts. They don't want to be covering up those shares in these stocks. They want to watch this thing get delisted and everything. Shorts be going crazy in here. But we can go. I want to go see XTIA on mobile real fast, so we can see what the current pressure is looking like right now as it's getting closer towards the after hours. And I'm Billy Banks. Make sure that you get subscribed to the channel. I make these updates every single day. Wake up in the morning, we on straight cryptocurrencies to let you know what the next trend is, so you can be prepared for the day. When the market's open, I'm in here literally telling you when to buy and what to sell. And not only me, I'm not the only one in here putting out my alerts, but also the rest of the coaches telling you literally when to buy, when to sell, get your stop loss, doing these and those, and many, many different well-trained coaches and analysts that are full-time coaches in here doing this all day, every single day. And no matter what, you catching it at the bottom and you selling it at the top. You want to get out of there. You probably sold out too early. Like I say, maybe you sold out for a quick 100% gain, and yeah, that thing don't went up another 300%, but you were still able to lock in your 100% gain, and you only had a 15% target anyways. But here we can see XTIA over in your capital transaction right now, as shorts still want to hold this thing down. So you got a little bit more of the extra larges that are pushing it out, but you got the larges that are coming in. You got the mediums that are coming in. Small retail get out of there. They just did that quick. They just locked in some quick gains off of there real fast. Small retail don't be knowing what they be doing. And right now at this stock at the bottom, the only thing to really be watching out for is for and look at this. It's massive, huge, gymongous in short interest. Like XTIA getting ready to make a super squeeze. But the only thing really we'll be watching out for on this one is possibly, and not even possibly, because they're gonna have to do this for sure, is a reverse split. Like I don't know when they compliance date is on XTIA, but what I'm finna do is gonna make another single video on XTIA as we gonna dive deeper. So get subscribed and look forward to that. And I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trade.